What is going on, y'all? It's your boy 3G. So I want to talk about NBA Live 18. I'm gonna get right into this shit. I do want to say shout out to EA. Yo, they had a lit ass performance with Nas and Dave East, and their whole convention where they were showcasing all their games, their upcoming games. It was really lit. I played live like 2 games over there, and shout out to the game designers that were there, and shout out to the people who were part of the team making NBA Live. They were very welcoming, very open arms to just hearing a lot of different input and thought to the game and what we think of the game so far. And it's good to hear that, because they were open to hear all of our opinions and just how we felt once we got our hands on the game. And in fact, a lot of us were very impressed to see, you know, from what happened with 16 up until the performances and changes up until now. So I thought it was a really great change. There's a few things that I feel like they should fix, in which we let them know, and hopefully I can get in contact with them, because I would love to talk to them more about this, because so far Live 18 is looking like a really good basketball game to play with your friends. Now, when I went to the NBA Live party, I played a lot of NBA Live 18 because they had it like on the rooftop with the screens. And shout out to my boy Tico Istukori, because me and him, I just finally met him. He's lit as fuck. I'm gonna put his link in the description below. Dude is really fucking positive and energetic. Like, he is a warm, welcoming brother, man. He is a really great dude. We played live. I played with my boy Jay Skills, iPod, man. Shout out to iPod for even bringing me there. And the fact that everybody was just so cool and collective, man. So I got my hands on it, and immediately playing live, I was just like, okay, graphics ain't the most important things, but the textures and the graphics looked very good in Live 18. So that was a plus. One thing I really noticed was just the camera. The camera on Live 18 was fixed. I was like, Lord Jesus. I looked at dude who was right by the line. I said, dude, your fucking game gets a plus right now because of the camera angles are fixed on Live 18. They don't zoom all the way out, making it looking minuscule. No, they have good camera angles in Live 18. Another thing too was the ball defense. They have help defense in that game. There's actual contact in that game. The responsiveness with the AIs is really good in this game. I like the passing. The passing ain't as abusive. It ain't as OP, because in NBA Live 16 you could throw across the court, and it could, in some cases, you will never see the ball go out of bounds. Here and there it'll happen, but you could legit Madden Hail Mary that joint across the court. You really can't do that anymore. The stealing animations has been tuned up and been fixed, so you can really see when your player steals the ball. You have signature shots, custom shots, you have unique shots within certain players. One thing I would say I hope they can really fix was the 3-point shot with Curry. Now, we do know Curry's a monster on the 3-point line, but you know, it makes it a little bit OP, and this is across every basketball game that's out, like 2K. Curry is a monster, so we can't really complain on that end. One thing I feel like they should tune up, which you know, we spoke to the guys over at EA, was actually the alley-oops. So if you're playing a 5-on-5 game 21, and you see that your team only needs 2 more points, but you're sticking great defense, if they throw an alley-oop, that it's nearly unblockable. Much to just tune down a little bit of the alley-oop animations, because they really got unique animations for alley-oops, dribble moves. When you cross somebody over, I find it super rewarding, because when you finally get that corner edge and you caught them slipping, the animation is funny as hell. So I like that a lot. You just can't be crossing people over. I think there's a balance too, because of the stamina that takes place. So when you're crossing people over, you can't do that just constantly. So you can't really abuse the stamina gear in this kind of game. So basically, you have to be strategic as to who you're dribbling up against and who you're going up against. If you're going up against somebody who has great defense like Kawhi Leonard, you might have a problem. But in most cases, the crossovers are funny as hell, and when you get them and you make the shot in, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Now, another thing I do like about the game is the fact that player visuals, the fact that player animations, the player calling, it looks realistic. It looks really good. Some stuff that I would hope they fix is just loosen up players a little bit, you know, as we go along with the updates with this game. Now, I will say this, if you're a fan of Live and always been a fan of Live in the past, this is something that's really satisfying, because they improved a lot of things. They improved in a lot of areas. You know, we've been asking for a lot of different stuff in Live, and they're definitely delivering us the fixes that they brought to Live 18. So if you're a fan of Live, you will be satisfied with what's been brought to the game, with minor tweaks here and there that you would hope they can fix. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to fix this before the game actually drops. Now, if you're a fan of 2K, which I enjoy playing 2K, but you should not go into the mindset trying to compare both games, because in that case, it wouldn't be a competition. But that's all I gotta say. Honestly, when that demo comes out and you play it, you could come right back to this video, DM me on Instagram and Twitter, and be like, yo, Rick, to be honest with you, they improved a lot. And I'm really happy. The reason why I'm happy is because that's going to call for 2K to really stop the BS. And that's going to really push both sports games up. And we're going to see improvement after improvement after improvement. I'm trying to be positive here. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy 3MG. The train is coming. It's pouring like crazy. And I'm out. Peace.
Told ya, I told ya, the weather's cold, we're getting older. Things even change when it gets colder. But we'll move on just like I'm always. I know you miss the sun and skies, the summer. Those were the days we stayed.